well, I want to go ahead and introduce the game, because guess what? We had two people plotting. It was someone, 3255, and Adamant Arcvile trying to decide what game to give away today. And as it turns out, we've got a beauty for you, because, Wizard, do you like DOS games?
I think this is a loaded question. I gave out Ninja Rabbits.
Okay, so, yeah, no. Sometimes. Well, okay, do you like first-person shooters?
No, they make me nauseous.
Okay, well, then you probably don't want to be around for this. Island Peril. Island Peril is a game that is a first-person... That's all I know about it, okay? I'm not even kidding. I know nothing about this game, other than we're going to be going to an island. And it's perilous.
Well, hopping onto Wikipedia, the description says, the game follows the exploits of Dick Danger as the
No,
kidnapped
stop
girlfriend Samantha Sweet Cheeks Smith from the clutches of the evil boss. The gameplay was very similar to the recently released Doom. However, instead of fighting demons, the player was set against dweebs and cursed bodybuilders. Other enemies included floating tiki heads and voodoo gods on cartoon-style island setting.
You can't name yourself Dick Danger.
And why not?
Oh, hello there, Faizu.
I mean, it's a great name.
It's pretty good.
I think you have more than a support in Faizu and Corndan, so I'm going to escape from this while I can still try to maintain some semblance of professionalism.
Oh, baby. Yeah, that's probably a really good idea. See you later, RBW. Take care. It's always great to have you around. Well, Corndan and Faizu, I guess you two are coming to haunt me when it comes to this game, huh?
Apparently so. Yeah, it seems that way.
I mean, we played it.
GG.
We played it for a limited amount, but yes.
I mean, you're the experts.
I mean,
At this
I
point,
played the
apparently
first
so.
level. That's about it.
Aha. Okay, so I am working right now to make sure everything is captured and beautiful. And it's neither of those right now. I'm not sure if we are going to be getting beautiful in this game, but we'll try, okay?
We'll be getting 1995 DOS in this game.
That's
We
beautiful
will-
in its own right, you know?
We will also be getting 1995 DOS FMV, which is even better.
Oh my gosh, you just spoke, like, love words. A love letter to my soul. Well, I like him.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you might regret that. This, as a quick warning, there are some elements of the FMV in this which are slightly not okay. Yeah, just it's fine. It's just a little bit let's just say insensitive in places.
Do we need to
but,
give any sort of content warning? Because I'm fine doing that if needed.
I can't even remember if there's any.
I mean, I think the most racy thing is a bikini. But
Yeah,
it's very
pretty much.
juvenile and
There
very
is-
1995.
Okay.
There is a woman in a bikini top, and it is occasionally a little bit, let's say, racially, culturally insensitive in places.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I played Rambo, and that's also culturally insensitive. So be aware there may be some stereotypes, but, we'll go ahead and recall that this was the 90s, and people sometimes did stupid stuff like that.
This is the 90s from a company that was kind of peak unpleasant 90s. This is probably one of their better ones. We do also have the full FMV intro. We're going to make the players watch all of the FMVs for their first time seeing them.
Ooh.
And the game starts. The intro begins as soon as you boot the game. So whoever is doing audio is going to have to restart the game.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just waiting for Meekins to get the stream up. Well, Corndan, Faizu, it's always good to have you here, kicking back, relaxing. I'm always excited for a little DOS action, you know, I loved DOS games as a kid.
When it comes down to DOS, which GMs are you going to call on to commentate? Are there better choices for DOS?
Not really.
Maybe. Let me see. Actually, I shouldn't be thinking, who's better than you guys?
That's fine, I'll leave. It's okay.
Wow.
You can bring someone else in.
We can let you commentate it yourself.
I mean, you have seen the old Kusogr4nde streams, you know. I did that for a long time. And it turned out that this is much better when I have other people here. Much, much better.
Okay, both streams should be available for the cropping.
Yep, I see them both. Give me just one hot minute.
Who are you taking audio from, Bro Sencha?
Meekins is going to be our audio gifter here.
I really need to listen to this FMV intro again as well. So
it's fantastically terrible. It's this whole game is fantastically terrible.
Oh, baby.
And you know, it's a thing.
Yeah, I can believe that. We'll see it in just a second, okay? Now, remember, none of us chose this. Previous Kusogr4nde players chose it, so if it's bad, don't blame us.
Yeah. This is not a GM pick. We just kind of made sure that it worked. For about, in my case, I think about 2 levels.
Oh, good job. That's better than sometimes.
Hey, look, I tend to try and finish the games that I hand out at least, but
I mean,
with
we're
the
not
revenge
this one out.
Yeah, with the revenge rounds, kind of just here to commentate on and ensure that there is some sense of, yeah, this is probably okay.
Evil boss, Richard Head. No.
Yes.
No.
No, it looks like, yeah, well, we're getting some glorious intro stuff in a moment. That's going to be good. I'm going to shut up for the voice acting in the intro.
Same.
The last 9 fighting crime. What have I got to show for it? Alimony and ulcers and a house worth half my mortgage. A caseload full of scum. There's no glory in it. Putting pimps and drug dealers away, cleaning up the city's trash. You get no thanks. Nobody cares. I sit here in Pacoima on my birthday with nothing to look forward to. I'm getting out of this racket. I'm gonna go work for the bad guys for a change. They always win in the end anyway, because they've got all the money. Dick Danger, retired crime fighter. Who is this?
Don't you recognize the voice of doom when you hear it? You can rest assured that after 7 years in San Quentin, I have not forgotten you. But actually, I have here with me a lovely young intern of yours, whom you might remember. Say hello, sweet cheek.
Dick, you're my only hope. I'm so scared. Please help me.
Sam? What's going on? Are you all right?
So touched by your concern, Mr. Ramrod D.A. You'll be wanting to come rescue her now, I suppose. Well, I'll give you directions. We're on that island you promised to take her to once. Only I got here first. Do drop by, old boy. My friends and I will throw you a retirement party.
Dick, hurry, please. I need you.
Sam? Sam!
I understood like 2% of what that guy said. It's the voice of doom.
Doom.
Do they need to change any settings before we start?
As far as I know, no. I don't believe there are actually any settings that can be changed. I might be
Aha.
wrong.
Smell the testosterone. It's a good day to die. He will know what hit him. Dr. Death
They-
at your service.
They will be playing
what
on
difficulty?
They will be playing on It's a Good Day to Die, I believe.
Okay.
Because we are at least slightly kind, and this game requires 3 hands to play properly. Because you kind of need to use the mouse and the arrow keys and also the left side of the keyboard.
Oh no.
Well, even if you play it with just the keyboard, you still need like 3 hands.
You do, because, well, we'll get to that.
Well, everybody, get all of your Dick Danger
Say it. Uh-oh.
emotes ready. You know what? Whatever. All emotes are approved by Twitch that are currently in there. So go ahead and spam whatever you think is appropriate for this. I'm doing the countdown right now. Best of luck. And there are the butts. Oh, chat, you make me happy.
You knew it was going to happen.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start our timer as soon as I see movement in the stage. Did they get different cutscenes?
They did.
You know, it would help if I started the timer. That'd be good. What is this music?
It's bad elevator music for a like Doom clone. I think it's built on the build engine, so I think it's
The turning is killing me right now.
Yeah, the best way I found to play this was to pump up the mouse sensitivity massively, use that for turning, and also use the arrow keys for turning.
Yeah,
at
and
the same time.
are they welcome to do that?
They're welcome to play however they want to.
Island treats. I'm glad that we have this lovely woman giving some snacks. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you'll find these kiosks where you can buy ammunition.
And what's the weapon that Meekins has? Oh, a machine gun. Okay.
That's a machine gun.
It looks 0% like a machine gun.
Yeah, kinda. We're tracking this the usual way, effectively, pretty much based on progress. The easiest way to track progress in this, though, is levels completed and number of keys picked up.
Yep.
Because from everything I played, you need to find the keys to actually finish the level.
Yep.
You do.
That may change in the later levels. Maybe some of them will unlock secret areas instead. But even the first level is kind of a maze.
Yeah, honestly, I think that one thing that I would really be trying to do is figuring out a way that I can turn faster, because it's unacceptable.
It's really mean, especially if you don't if enemies are sneaking up on you from behind. The other part of this that really is terrible is that it has really bad kind of auto aiming. Like a lot of games of this era, if the gun was pointing in roughly the right direction, it would shoot at them.
Ah.
In this, there is pretty much an invisible crosshair in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, and you have to be pretty close on it. On a game that's already hard to control.
And yes, there are enemies on different elevations, and so you need to use page up and page down to aim up and aim down.
What? You actually have to aim up and down?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, just wait for the jumping puzzles.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm looking.
I'm slightly exaggerating there. There is jumping. I haven't seen any particularly egregious puzzles, but yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, this... Well... This is an hour match. For better or for worse, everybody.
Yup.
What have we allowed on the stream? What have
I
we
don't know,
allowed?
I didn't pick it. I just played it for like 20 minutes. I think we'll
and then actually felt slightly ill. I don't know, I'm usually fine with first-person shooters, but this really got to me. It's not so visible in the smaller windows we've got on the stream at the moment.
Yeah,
But, with this running in a big window on my screen, like the textures and the way they kind of fade in and out and the shading, it really got to my eyes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not good.
I was gonna say I played Peggy the Peach 3, and it took me about an hour or so to get ill from that, maybe 45 minutes or so. So I think I'll be fine today.
I would say this is less bad than Peggy the Peach 3.
Oh yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I can't take the music. It's too good. Okay, so
the music is phenomenal.
Thank you for choosing Island Treats. Please make a selection.
I just love the fact that the plot of this is that you know, you're not a secret agent or something like that who's going and beating a supervillain. You're actually a district attorney.
Heck yeah.
Retired DA.
I actually kind of like that. That's amazing. So I'm looking at some of the stuff here right now. So movement keys, it says that to move, you use arrows or right mouse button.
Yep.
What does that mean?
You can hold down the right mouse button to move forward, or you can use the arrow keys to move forward and backwards.
Yep.
Wait. Does it just move you forward with right mouse?
Yep.
Yes.
What does that mean? I don't understand.
It's like hitting up on the arrow key.
That's terrible.
It's not great. It's not entirely uncommon from some games of the era, though.
I can't recall ever playing a game that did that.
Well, that's because you didn't play a lot of games in this era, right? Before Quake made everything a lot more common.
I did play a lot of games from this era. Wow, Corndan, judging me.
I am judging you.
Yeah. Okay,
so the
anyway,
two enemies,
go ahead.
The two enemies we're mostly seeing at the moment are the dweebs, which are the guys with pistols wandering around who will occasionally take a pot shot at you and pretty much take a single hit to kill, and the bodybuilders. Though Melos is dealing with one of the demon... I can't even remember what they're actually called, but they're effectively slightly culturally insensitive witch doctors who hurl fireballs at you.
Oh, like the imps in Doom.
They take far too many hits to kill and do obscene amounts of damage.
You think you're so great. You just wait till you see what's ahead.
What a video game. Oh, so yeah, right control or left mouse button is fire. Left shift is jump.
You think all you have to do is look at it going,
Left
she's
ship?
yours.
Left
Yeah.
shift, not ship.
Yeah, you'll be using. That's the other thing, okay? Even if you're using pure keyboard controls, the arrow keys would be moving you around. Right control is fire and right shift is run. Page up and page down are look up and down, which are needed. Left shift is jump. Left control is crouch.
Right shift
So-
is run.
Yeah, so
And right alt is strafe, from what I can see.
So basically, even if you're using only keyboard, you need 3 hands.
That's bad. This is really bad.
Or two hands with like piano fingers.
Oh, not only that, selecting weapons 1 through 8. You've got menu commands. Let's see. Map commands, tab. Takes you back to the back to the game.
Also, this game is really, really mazy. The first level, the first key you need is towards the end of the level, and then you pretty much have to walk all the way back to the start of the level to use that key. It's a really well-designed game.
It's wonderful.
There actually is an auto map. If you press tab, it brings up the map. This is something they are going to have to do at some point because it's really useful to see where you haven't been. Although it doesn't mark off which doors are locked with which keys.
Wait, you can use left alt. If you hold left alt, it's basically looking with the mouse.
Why?
I think so.
That's what it says in the controls?
I just noticed that Meekins picked up a yellow rain slicker, which is the absolute best armor in the game, and I have no idea why.
Oh, I love that.
Like,
Well-
you get the armored trench coat, I think, is 100 armor, but a yellow raincoat, that's 200 armor.
Yep.
I know you cannot rebind the controls in game, at least, and I'm pretty certain this is before.
No, I looked into it.
I was gonna say, this is the 90s. That would be like a luxury, being able to rebind keys.
I mean, there is a fake way to go about doing it. You can rebind your keyboard in DOSBox.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about the limit of it. There is no ini file that you can change either, I'm afraid. Okay, it looks like Melos is back to fighting the slightly insensitive witch doctor enemy, and they're dead. Melos is getting a pretty good handle for this from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, Melos definitely has figured out the mouse strats here. And, well, both of the players have a key already. Faizu.
That's good to hear. Meekins is lagging a lot for me because 720p and, yeah, my internet.
Yeah.
And yes, sunglasses are the lowest armor
Yeah, one
item
armor.
in the game. Yeah. But yeah, the red key is used back at the very beginning of the level. So I wonder who's going to figure that one out first.
I'm wondering if either of them saw the... No, I remember seeing the red door. Also, I wonder if the map would actually show where the red door is.
It does not. It shows where there
why
are
would it?
unopened. It shows where there are unopened doors, but it doesn't show what color key you need for them.
That would at least be a good enough hint, though.
But no, it's the red door is at the very start of the level, and then I think every other door. I can't remember the color of the other keys. I think it's
There was
blue,
yellow.
Green and blue.
blue, yellow, and purple. All 3 of those are at the end of the level. So yeah, time to backtrack. Melos is heading back to the correct place for the red key.
Good.
And then for some reason there is another door directly behind that door.
Well, it's like an airlock. You know, we just are terrible people and open up both doors at once.
I'm not actually sure that there is room for someone to fit in between those two doors.
Wow.
And yeah, this is peak level design, where you basically use the red key to open up a door which contains the next key you need, which contains a single room with a single enemy, which has the next key in it. Yeah, this is a video game.
This certainly is.
Yeah, it's so good.
Like, I could hear this music being... I don't know.
I can hear this music being stuck in my head for the next 6 hours.
Yeah, it's
Well, that's good,
like
because it will
in
be.
every elevator in existence, this is what should be in it. And it looks like the person who did the audio for this also did the video and cinematics, and they have not done anything for any other video game.
I thought you were going to say that the person who did the audio for this also did the audio for elevators, but I want to say, I know that people say elevator music a lot. I have never heard music in an elevator.
Really?
Really.
Wow.
It
Come
may
over
just
to the
not be a thing
US.
over here. I will. Fine.
Yeah, good.
And Melos has finished the first level. I'm kind of glad that they're getting slightly different cutscenes with that, because the two cutscenes I saw when I played this in finished levels were the Witch Doctor enemy, and that wasn't good.
Yeah. By the way, the guy who did play the Witch Doctor type of guy also in another game played Colonel Saunders. I'm not even kidding you.
Was that in the KFC dating game that came out?
No, it's in a game called Quantum Gate. Quantum Gate, and it has to deal with aliens.
Why do I have a horrible... You know, I don't want to know.
I don't know.
I'm afraid we might be going down a rabbit hole of things that we don't want to look into there.
Yeah, I'm a little bit
Probably
concerned.
best that you just don't ask.
Well,
not asking is a pretty good idea in this game, I found.
You'll be happy to know that he's the only actor who is in any other video game.
Well, I'm gonna say that anything else he did was probably a step up from this.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like, it doesn't matter what it was. As long as he wasn't doing the same role he was doing in this, it's a step up.
I mean, that's a pretty low bar, though.
Yeah, but at least it's probably slightly less racist.
Also true.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. This isn't a good game.
No, this is really not a good game. This is pretty much a... I'm trying to think of words to describe it. I was going to call it a really uninspired and bad Doom clone, except that it's kind of stealing inspiration from Duke Nukem 3D as well, with kind of up and down looking and slightly more 3D environments, and no, it's still bad.
It actually predates Duke Nukem.
Let me go ahead and give you some information about this, because it's very important. The person who programmed the game also was the head producer for the filmed sequences, and was also the voiceover director for this. So pretty much everything that you see in this that is bad, you can blame on Michael Wise. It's his fault.
So he's the D for this game?
Essentially, yeah. I'm just saying, if you're programming a game, you should probably let somebody else do the film sequences. I have a feeling that it's hard to get, you know, degrees in everything for this game.
I'm sorry, Chas, if you can hear me yawning, by the way, I have just woken up.
By the way, look at Meekins. Meekins has 4 keys and is through the level. Although Melos
Excellent.
is already in second level,
You're
right?
so tough.
Yep, Malos is on level 2.
Well, you won't think so after what we have planned for you.
Uh-oh. Now, I believe that was the dweeb, right?
That was the dweeb.
What a dweeb. Brian Elfland. His name is already a dweeb.
His name is great.
Yeah, he's
That's a
actually
perfect name.
in something that's coming out this year. Exodus of the Prodigal Son. Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
I'm glad that he made a comeback.
I'm glad that he decided to stick with the acting thing. I mean, to be honest, if I was a jobbing actor and people were willing to pay me to do something like this, I would probably do this.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you're a jobbing actor, you can't really pick and choose very easily.
It's true, it's true. A little bit more
I
difficult.
I think Island Peril would have had difficulty killing anybody's career because nobody played it.
You're probably right.
That's true, yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, it seems like a handful of the people here actually made it out of Island Peril. You know, the ones who lived.
They escaped.
Oh, one of the actors actually did the music for this game as well. That makes sense. Yeah, but honestly, you know, I think they were just like, hey, here's a small job, you know, we're already helping with this game. Like, the guy who plays the Underworld Devil, for example, is also the person who did the music for the game. He put a lot of work into it. So it was just a small group of people putting together kind of a dorky game.
I mean, it's that using actors or using people from your own company as actors was incredibly common in this period.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's how we got Kane in Command and Conquer. Joe Kukin was just a person who was working at the company, and they needed someone to play the villain. And
Yeah.
we got one of the most iconic FMV villains of the period.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd say that, you know, for a small group of people coming together and putting together a game, this didn't turn out too bad. You know, it definitely has problems, like all of the cutscenes, because they are pretty trash. By pretty trash, I mean they are very trash. They're bad. But otherwise, the game has a little, well, even with the cheesiness, the campiness there, I think it's got charm.
I think it's got charm to it. We haven't seen any of the really problematic bits because it seems to randomly pick a cutscene, and that's okay. But yeah, it's incredibly campy and juvenile in that 90s way, and yeah. And that's Melos through level 2.
Nice. And Melos gets the same cutscene that Meekin's got.
They are now past where I have seen in this game, so that's good.
Everybody's past where I've seen in this game.
What is this weapon?
Water rifle.
Plasma rifle?
The super soaker.
Oh,
No,
water rifle. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be helpful.
Well, it might be good against the flaming skull. I don't know. The flamethrower. I love the way the flamethrower works, where it actually just fires out a fireball which travels about 6 feet and then collapses onto the ground.
That's how flamethrowers work.
Yeah, gravity. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, I have.
Mr.
But I think
Newton?
most flamethrowers do more than fire out like a single fireball, which just kind of flops onto the ground.
Well, not this one. This one flops on the ground. I mean, some flamethrower. Well, this flamethrower does that.
Yeah, this flamethrower does. Isn't there like a rule that flamethrowers in games are either the single best weapon in the game or the single worst weapon in the game?
I
Basically.
mean, that's usually
And I would say there's a game I've been playing right now, indie game Noita, where both of those are true. They're both the best and the worst.
Where flamethrower can get you, or flame weapons can get you through all sorts of obstacles and will also result in you catching on fire quite a lot.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so good. Oh, no, there are people on fire in chat. Please stop doing that. Stop being on fire.
Don't be on fire.
Look,
Yeah,
once you're on fire, it's really hard to not be on fire.
Stop dropping.
Oh my
bombs on
gosh,
them.
now more people are on fire. Oh my gosh. What are we gonna do?
Well,
I'm-
you didn't call in any firefighters to stop the fire. It's just going to spread.
Is anybody here a firefighter? Can you help?
Melos just picked up a weapon that I don't think we want to talk about.
Okay. If
It's a gun.
it pops up again, which honestly it probably will at some point, we'll just go ahead and ignore that.
I mean, Melos seems to be employing the machine gun and the shotgun, which seems to be
Are the better
working
guns
perfectly
anyway.
well for now. So hey. But yeah, let's not talk about the weapon that Melos picked up.
It'll just exist in this world.
Moving swiftly on.
What a video game.
I love that we have moved on from elevator music to more elevator music.
Like, that's all this is.
But
Ga-
they had a consistent theme.
Elevators.
Yes.
And the music that is in them.
Yes. I think this game also has kind of a theme going in that sunglasses are armor and you pick up barbells to increase your health a little bit as well.
Okay, I like the barbells.
Well, Melos is using the shop. Refilling on ammo, I think.
You need a purple
Thank you for
key.
choosing Island Treats.
You're welcome.
Please make a selection. Make another selection. I see you still have more coins.
I see you still have more coins.
Yeah, I'm kind of amazed that you have a limited amount
I
of
see
money
you
in this
still
game.
have more coins.
Or rather, you have a
Make
limit
another
to the money
selection.
that you can carry.
Yeah,
Danger,
that's
Dick Danger
interesting.
can carry a machine gun, a
Make
super
another
soaker, a
selection.
shotgun, a pistol,
I see you still
a
have more
water
coins.
rifle, that thing Melos picked up that we're not talking about, but can only carry 100 coins.
Well, yeah, because if you got more than that, you would get an extra life, and we can't have that.
Ah, that's a good point.
This music. Do, 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 do.
Fairly
like
certain they have
The
infinite
bit rate
lives.
killer on Melos's side. Some of these textures are a little bit over the top.
Yeah, a lot of these things would have made me feel even more ill than I did after playing this for a bit. It is thankfully less visible in the smaller window, so I'm actually okay with watching this.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. No vomiting today, chat. We'll save
was
that
less
for another
vomiting.
day.
It was less vomiting, it was more that it actually made my head start to really hurt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Don't get a headache, Faizu.
I try not to.
Oh, good. Well.
I
Oh,
prefer not
chat
to.
is... I guess chat is vomiting. Thank you,
Chad
chat.
is not a fan of the green floor, apparently.
Well, it's kind of
Well,
gross.
I mean, do you really want green vomit on your floor, too?
I mean, I've
well,
played enough
well-
Doom games that would typically be... What would it typically be? It would hurt you. Be toxic.
It would be poison or acid or something, but no, in this case we do actually have vomit on our floor because chat is vomiting.
Thank you, chat. I appreciate it. Well, we are 25 minutes into it. Mellow Solro is definitely holding on to the lead at this point. Meekins is behind, but I've seen Meekins catch up quite a bit before.
I know that Melos has played a fair few first-person shooters of this era before, and I don't think Meekins has. So I would say that with the game choice, Melos definitely has the advantage. But this is Kusogr4nde, where anything can happen.
See, I would be doing just fine with an FPS, okay? I completed Doom 2 on Ultra Violent when I was a kid. That chuckle from the game.
Is that your claim to fame, Bro Sencha?
No, it's not.
Yes.
But yeah, look, that was pretty hard.
I'm still kind of amazed that you were not only allowed to play Doom 2, but you were allowed to play Doom 2 on a difficulty level called Ultra Violent.
I mean, we did. I did play the game Carmageddon back as a kid, and you know, Diablo I got for my birthday. So, like, we were a religious family, but kind of had a few of those things. My dad was like, you know, if it's computer, if it's TV, it's all, you know, it's all fake, whatever.
Well, that's fair enough. I remember when I was in China, there was a kid who was probably about 6 or 7 who was playing, I think it was Vice City.
Yeah.
On one of the computers, and his mother was standing behind him watching it and laughing as he was running over all of the people.
Well,
I remember somebody bringing.
That's fine.
I remember someone bringing a television and their PlayStation to high school and playing one of the GTAs on it. Just sitting in the common area. And I'm like, that's a little bit weird that you would bring your own TV, but okay, whatever.
We just stole the school's TVs. We, at one point, ran an arcade in our school. A very bootleg arcade, but we hooked things up to like the projector in the school's main hall. We had Time Splitters 2 running on the projector.
Ooh.
We had House of the Dead 2 with light guns. A Dreamcast hooked up to one of the TVs and things like that, and yeah, that was good.
I actually hated Time Splitters 2 when I was young. I thought it was terrible.
You monster. Time Splitters 2 is a great game.
No, because if somebody knows you exist, it doesn't matter where you go in the world. They will find you. Like, no, seriously, okay? Like, if for some reason you're doing a stealth mission and they see you, they are permanently aggroed. They will hunt you down and just stare at you forever. And you just have to reload. That's all you can do.
I'm going to be honest, most of Time Splitters 2 that we were doing was playing the multiplayer, which is amazing.
Okay, that would probably be better. I was doing single player.
Also, if you got caught doing a stealth mission, you should be shamed for it.
I mean, that's at least better than a lot of the FPS games of the day, because most of those, if it was an enforced stealth mission and you got caught, it was just an instant game over.
I mean, not 007 for the Nintendo 64. If you failed an objective, it would tell you and then let you keep playing. So pretty much anything after GoldenEye essentially just let you fail but keep playing. Thank you, GoldenEye.
I'm trying to think. Actually, yeah, I'm going to have to look at game years, because I remember I think it was Jedi Knight 2 had a stealth mission that you could definitely fail. And I'm fairly certain that was after GoldenEye, but I might be wrong.
Geez, yeah, I played Dark Forces, Jedi Knight 2. Those were all so much fun.
They were good games. And then there was Jedi Academy, which was kind of okay.
Numbala is riding me. Escape is impossible. You are mine.
Well,
Malos
there we go.
That was a little more problematic. Okay. Welcome to the 90s, everybody.
Was that... Okay, yeah, I'm assuming that I just missed one of the slightly insensitive cutscenes.
Yep.
Yeah, honestly, for the 90s, though, that was really tame. Congrats on this company having the weapon that Melos has and having a cutscene that is still remotely, like, not quite as bad as they could have been.
I mean, I'm curious about what was actually said in that cutscene, because one of them made me raise my eyebrows and kind of go, okay, that's a bit yikes.
Oh, it
yes,
said, "You are
probably
mine." And Faizu, you're mine.
Is that am I? I'm pretty sure I'm
Yeah.
mine.
Well, you're mine now.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Mello's taking a death right there. Let's see. Do we get a cutscene? Yep, we get Bikini Lady. She's back. Just as bikini-ish as she's always been this entire game.
I didn't hear what she said, unfortunately.
Well, same here. I don't even have that audio on. I can't hear
I do have that audio on because I can't pay any attention to Meekin's stream because it's buffering like crazy for me.
You know, Red Queen Anya wonders if Justin approves of me making Faizu mine. Justin, do you?
And if not,
He
is the
gave an
answer
angry
Justin's?
face. He gave an angry face, so...
Well, just look at him. Just look at him while he's giving you the angry face and say, "Go, Justin, stop that."
Yeah, Justin, stop that.
Is Justin allergic to cats?
Are you allergic to cats? Supposedly, yes.
Supposedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly, he's allergic to cats. Oh my gosh,
Okay,
we
that
are...
could be a problem then.
This is going to be pretty dang fun. We've got 2 more matches after this, by the way. You know, we are partly through this beautiful video game. Melos, as far as I'm aware, is still in the lead. Meekin's in second. It's, honestly, Hallway Simulator at the moment. Are they on the same level?
Pretty much.
They are now on the same level, yes. Melos' previous run, I'm pretty sure he found some keys. I can't remember.
Yeah, Melos found 3 keys.
But yeah, Death appears to remove all of your guns and stuff, which is a problem.
So Meekins definitely could move into the lead. Apparently, per Cadus, Melos actually had all 4 keys. So Meekins will have to essentially beat the level in order to move into first, which could be doable. You know, I could see that happening.
Oh yeah, it's definitely possible. I mean, I think the fact that Melos is sprinting and using very high sensitivity and so on is definitely an advantage, but Meekins is kind of going slow and steady. And yeah, we're not talking about that gun.
It's a gun that exists. That's it.
It's a gun that's in this game. There you go.
Oh yeah. I don't know. That's still kind of within the PG-13 realm. We'll go ahead and say that. Yeah.
It makes your doors less squeaky.
Exactly. Mojo. I think they say Mordor when they die. I think maybe they want to take the ring. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you just can't walk there. So they're not doing a very good job of it.
It's true. Oh, okay. Never mind. It was something racist. Thank you, 90s.
I suppose the question right now is whether Melos can remember his path through the level. I don't know, because I can't see Meekin's side of the game, but have either of them used the map yet?
I've seen them open the map, yeah. And
okay.
I'm thinking back in the day when I did a lot of the Doom games, I actually spent a lot of time just playing straight from the map, not even looking at the first-person shooter part, because you can actually play the whole game just looking at the map. I wonder if that would be doable on this. What?
It's not. In this, using the map, I'm fairly certain pauses the game, but the movement keys scroll the map around.
Okay.
They also scroll the map around in the exact opposite way that you would expect. It's like the axis on the controls are reversed.
Yeah, we got some beautiful muscle flexing and some... I don't know, at least these people are, like, really confident. I'll go ahead and give them that. They're super confident actors.
I will say that I like the villain. I think that he chews the scenery in a very acceptable way for a game of this kind of camp level.
Oh yeah,
Like, if you're gonna do a game with really silly FMVs and stuff like that, then absolutely overact, eat the scenery.
I
Treat the scenery as a
actually
buffet.
would really love to see some like cheap Steam games, you know, like something that's available for $2 that has this level of acting, because I feel like they would be amazingly popular, especially if the game was actually at least somewhat decent.
There are some. There has been a bit of a resurgence in FMV games lately. The FMV is of higher quality than this. Oh, I wouldn't say it's good necessarily, but it's definitely slightly campy, quite enjoyable.
I would
need
love
to play
to do
more of them.
something that's about this quality.
Excellent.
Well-
Let's do it. Let's start up the Kusogr4nde Games Foundation.
I mean, wouldn't all we have to do is just take the movie that you were in?
Oh my gosh, don't even start, Corndan. Don't you dare.
Well, I mean, I wasn't in that movie, so I didn't dare.
Oh, good.
Shapeshifting Detective is excellent, as I've just seen that mentioned in chat. I think I streamed that, and that was amazing.
Ooh.
I need to play the Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker, which is not the same thing, but it has some of the same actors in it, and Contradiction has some of the same actors, and there are a few companies doing these things. I think Headspun is the latest one of that ilk, which doesn't appeal to me quite so much. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going back through some of these. I want to play Shapeshifting Detective again. Actually, that's really good. I highly recommend that.
Wow.
Sorry, I'll stop talking about that now.
No,
That's
I'm just thinking.
Not fit for here.
Like, honestly, I think that if we could get about the level of acting and direction that Cool Cat had in his movie, then we'll be right on track. That's what I want.
I've just had a wonderful, brilliant, amazing thought.
Uh-oh. What is your wonderful and brilliant, amazing thought?
You'll find out.
Will I find out?
Probably.
Oh, so this is probably where you need to use the jump button, where Melos was at.
Yeah, I didn't play this enough to see if there were any jumping puzzles, but I absolutely anticipated them. I thought initially on the first stage there are two pillars with a medkit and some tiny lesser health on them. And I thought you had to jump to them, but it turns out there's just a switch to lower the pillars. So hey, maybe they decided that jumping overrated. It doesn't actually work, and they made a good design choice instead.
I'm very angry about this green floor, though. Like, you can literally use any texture that you have either created or stolen, okay? And you go with that? Wow.
Well, I mean, how else are you going to show barf on the floor?
Yeah, but that's a lot of barf. Is this like Barf Incorporated? Like,
It's all of the barf from all the playtesters of this game.
they just have people come and donate barf in this company. That's what I can see.
You
you know,
just show them part of the game and they barf.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for choosing Island Treats. Please make a selection.
No.
Make another selection. I see you still have more coins.
She's very
another
compelling. She just
selection.
wants you to
I see
spend
you still
all
have
your
more
money on her crappy
Make another
gasoline.
selection.
I bet that
I
it's
see
watered
you still have
down.
more coins.
Wow.
Well, considering that the
another
flamethrower is not a very good weapon
I
in this
see you
game,
still have
probably,
more
yeah.
coins.
Then again,
it-
I would say the
Another
game
selection.
itself is a little
I see
watered
you
down.
still have more coins. Make another selection.
I'm not even laughing at that
I
pun,
see
bro.
you still have more coins. Make another
You still have more
I'm
coins.
not
I
going to
see
acknowledge
you
it.
still
What
have more
pun?
coins.
Wow.
Make another selection.
Stop making
I
another
see you still
selection.
have more
Stop it.
coins.
Stop it, Minkins. Good. He made a lot of selections there.
Melos is just trying to get to the end of the level. Hopefully not die.
Yeah, Melos has all the keys. Like, I keep expecting Vomit Floor to do damage over time, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I kind of expected the same. Melos is looking for a room that he hasn't been to yet. And has found one on the map.
Yeah, this music is killing me. I agree, chat. Like, this is not the right music at all.
But I mean, it's fantastic.
But not for this game. Then again, I don't think any music would be fantastic for this game.
I think you mean to say all music would be fantastic for this game.
Oh yeah. This is a winner's match, correct. Melos, all you have to do is get to the end of the stage, and that will solidify the lead that you have right now. Meekins still hasn't gotten any keys in this level. Melos, then again, said in Discord that this level is butts. I think Meekins may be facing the unfortunate reality that this level is the worst as well.
This level is in
Meekins-
fact the butts.
He got 89% stuff.
And killed 100 or whacked 100% of people.
Well, good.
I didn't quite hear what she said, but I think she said, "Why do I have to try and find myself? Look at the trouble I'm in now." Which makes no sense.
Yeah, you're
So
right
I'm-
there, lady.
I don't know if I misheard that or if it's just really stupid and terribly scripted, and I'd say it's about a 50-50 shot.
Probably actually there and terribly scripted. Look, has any of this been quality so far?
The guy playing the villain?
It's actually really smooth moving. I'll give it that. Like, FPS through the roof when it comes to Kusogr4nde. Oh, speaking of Kusogr4nde, just if any of you are new, this is a bad video game tournament. The goal is to get through as much of a game as you can in an hour. Now, Melos is one level ahead of Meekins. That is definitely the high watermark that we have so far. Meekins
It
has
is
a
also
lot
worth
of...
noting. Sorry.
Oh, just Meekins has a lot of work to do in order to catch up. Go ahead.
It's worth noting. It's worth noting, as you didn't say this, that this is a game that neither player has seen or played before. So it's not so much a speed run. They're just trying to get as fast as they get through as fast as they can, figure out how the game works, and yes.
Basically, the unifying concept between the games that we give out are, one, the players haven't played and generally haven't seen the game, and two, the game is usually gonna be one of those games that nobody wants to play or nobody would expect to play. Bad games, weird games, we love them.
Melos barely escaped from that fight with his life and is down to 3 health. And I believe the enemy is still alive, so he's running around looking for... there's a first aid kit, which will help.
It's not a lot of health. I mean, it's 25 health. Which, when you're getting hit for, like, more than that, a shot,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, that guy's fireballs do 25 damage a shot.
Yeah, what a jerk. Seriously.
Melos really needs to aim down. Yes, there we are. And he managed to kill the guy with the explosion from around the corner. But with 3 health left and no armor, this is still going to be risky. Do we think that those red floors hurt? I mean, we assumed.
Probably.
I think
We-
they were hurting. Yeah, I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like it.
Okay. I didn't see anybody move onto them, but considering the green floor didn't hurt, I figured it could go either way.
I'm so tired of this music. It just needs to stop.
The
Like-
music on Melos's level is quite different, but the music on Melos's level is trying to be creepy, and it's not doing a very good job of that. But the precision that you need to actually hit enemies in this is ridiculous. Like, oh, Melos fell off the edge. Oh.
Melos, don't fall. Don't. Yeah. That is really rough.
Okay, that was quite a cutscene.
Well, I mean, we didn't get to hear it. Maybe it's better this way.
It was subtitled, but yeah, Melos's not saving is costing them because he's not going into levels with, or not restarting levels with any weapons. This might actually wind up being the deciding factor.
Why?
Meekins at least is saving, which it doesn't keep position on the level or progress, but it does keep track of the weapons that you have. I'm hoping Meekins gets off that level pretty quickly so that you can hear the music on Melos' stage, which is effectively a note.
Is it better?
I'd say I prefer it because it's less intrusive.
Okay.
Better's questionable.
It's basically, it's playing like one note a second in an attempt to be creepy.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Kind of going ding, dong, dong, dong. It's, yeah.
Wow. You can write music, Faizu. I didn't know you were that good.
No, I can't write music. I'm just I'm just mimicking the amazing music from Stage 4 of Island Peril. Not long left, but I would be surprised if Meekins catches up, but Melos may be struggling at this point with the lack of weapons.
I know Melos was trying to aim there for a second. I'm not sure aiming will help. It won't hurt.
Yeah, the aiming, again, because of the precision. Like, it is genuinely as though there is...
Melos, no! Oh.
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh.
It is genuinely like you have a crosshair.
No! He's gonna eat you! You know what?
Yeah.
Cannibals...
That's where it gets... yeah, no.
Look, I played Monkey Island, okay? And they tried to eat you a lot.
No, they threatened to eat you a lot, and then didn't do anything about it.
Well, that's because
No,
you
they were-
got out.
Well, yeah, and they were going vegetarian.
Yeah, that wasn't until the third game.
Well, no, I thought that was why they didn't eat you in the first game. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm pretty sure they were gonna eat... Oh, maybe they are vegetarians. I don't know. It's been a while. I thought that they just
I mean, that was
changed.
the joke. That's why they had the banana picker.
But the banana picker was in jail.
It was in their jail.
You know, cannibals can eat more than just people, okay?
Then they're not full cannibals if they eat something other than people.
No, you can... You only have to eat one person in your life to be a cannibal, okay?
Fine, I will let them eat Soylent Green.
There we go. Ooh, Melos getting another death. You know what? Yeah, he really wants to eat Melos. Okay. Yeah, Meekins actually still does have a chance of catching up. Like, I know Meekins is a level behind, but honestly, with one good push in the last 10 minutes, there's a possibility.
As long as Meekins doesn't die, then yeah, I would agree. I think that if Meekins had to restart level 3 again,
then it would be over. It's a long level.
If Meekins can remember where things are, then it might be okay. I'm wondering whether, kind of speedrun tactics of just ignore the enemies and blitz through to get the keys would help.
Okay, chat.
Not too many of the enemies are hit scan. Sorry. Speak.
It's okay. I just need to clarify for chat. I am not endorsing cannibalism. I am just saying you don't have to eat a whole lot of people to be considered a cannibal. That's just how it is, okay? I just want you all to know it. I'm not not endorsing.
But would you endorse Soylent Green?
No.
Why not?
That's people.
Thank you for choosing Island Tree.
I mean,
please make a
taste
selection.
varies from person to person.
Make another selection.
Yeah, there's a reason.
I see you still have your coins.
Oh my gosh. Meekins, did you spend all your money? You need a purple key. You don't have purple. You need purple.
Well, Meekins has found a green key.
Oh my gosh, this music.
Oh right, I'm probably about 5 minutes behind on Meekins' stream, so never mind.
Well, no. Meekins has all of the colors except for purple now.
Yeah, I just literally saw Meekins pick up the green key right then. So I'm probably a bit behind.
It's okay. It's okay. Well, Meekin's trying to use the flamethrower, and I think... I've seen useless flamethrowers, but this one takes it to a new level.
It looks like Melos was, for a period there at least, trying to do the whole kind of just run past enemies thing.
Well, I think a couple of them, if you let them get in a hit on you, they do a lot of damage.
I mean, I think that the dweebs and the bodybuilders have hit scan weapons, so if they fire, you're taking damage. But the ones, the witch doctors and the flaming heads and whatever on earth the guy who chucks lightning is, I think that those all have actual projectiles which can be avoided.
Okay.
Could be.
I hate this music. I'm done with it.
Man, you should be listening to the level 4 music. It is such a jam.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Putting me to sleep.
You know what? I'm gonna switch over. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over real quick. Let's give it a listen because I hate this music right now. Okay, what does Melos's have?
Mojo.
It's like Tubular Bells, but awful.
You know when I wasn't kidding when I said that it was like one note a second and it's kind of trying to be creepy, but it's also sort of... It's actually kind of sleep-inducing.
Yeah, I don't like it. We're going back. Going back to elevator music.
I mean, the only reason I haven't been doing a lot of commentary is because I've been literally nodding off for this.
By the way, Meekins does have all of the keys. I believe this is going to be the end, and then Meekins will move on to Melos's level. We could potentially see...
So has... this is a cageous question, I suppose, but I suppose it's a question of how's Melos picked up a key on this level in a previous attempt. If they have, Meekins would need to get 2. If they haven't, Meekins will only need to get 1 to take the lead.
Yep.
As the easiest way, and about the only way we can really track progress in this, is who hits particular goals first, and in something like this, it's going to be either reaching a level first or picking up a key.
Agreed. Oh my gosh.
That's not a last-minute call. They are aware of that.
This
as far
is
as I know.
such a hideous game.
It's not good. It's one of the mediocre shooters of the time, but I can't get over just how bad the controls are.
Oh, they're bad.
They wouldn't be as bad if it had any sense of, if it actually had a mild degree of auto-aim, for shooting up or down, but no, it literally just fires at the center of the screen.
Hey, Melos is through the level. There were no keys.
That may actually decide the match right there.
I think it might. Meekins moving on to the next level. Very nice. Club Tropic is down and moving on to creepy music level. After this.
Okay, let's hear the music in Melos' new level. I'm not hearing much music. It's really quiet.
Mojo.
We're back to really quiet elevator music.
That's what it sounds like.
Wow, like that muscle man just takes so many shots. I'm pretty sure that's not realistic. No! Meekin's falling into the lava. That was a quick death.
So it goes.
Oh no, Meekin did not save at the beginning of the level because of that no weapons from the previous levels. That may be a little bit rough.
Melos made it through without, so it's certainly possible.
Dong, dong, dong.
Mojo.
See, I gave you a perfect version.
You did a
of
really
Stage
good
Force.
job of emulating this music. Yeah, just
Thank you.
with your mouth alone.
I know. I didn't have access to any instruments, and I managed to get it 100% correct.
I'm impressed.
We are coming up to the very end of the match at this point.
Oh,
and we are
yeah.
very thankful for that.
Thank goodness.
Bro, are you telling me you don't want to see the amazing conclusion to this game?
I can pass. You know, maybe one day. I'm a little bit curious now. Do you actually fight Doom or whatever his name is?
Richard Head. I would assume so.
That's
He is
actually
listed-
his real name.
He is listed in the enemies list.
Uh-oh.
So I would assume you fight him, but I don't really want to play through this to find out.
Yeah, but that's actually his real name. Please just end. We still have 25 seconds. I'm done with this. I'm done. 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 Done.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay. Yay, the match is over. Everybody, you can celebrate. Go ahead, throw your hands up in the air like you don't care, because we never have to see this game again today.
We never have to see this game again today. That's quite the qualifier.
I mean, you never know. You never know. Well, as it turns out, Meekins had a good push, but Melos did take the victory. Congratulations, Melos, getting one level ahead of Meekins. Honestly, Melos had a lead for most of the match, I would say. I am inviting them to come and chat about this experience because this was special. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Like, if I want to play a Doom-like, I'm gonna go play Doom. I don't feel like we should have this game in this world because I love this world. This is like global warming plus nuclear fallout at the same time, okay? That's what this game is. Well, with that said, Melos did take the victory. Meekins is heading down to the loser's bracket. Let's go ahead and bring Melos in. Hello there, Melos.
Oh, hang on, my sound's broken. 1 sec.
Uh-oh.
It usually takes a second for Discord to connect anyway, which is why I'm always confused when you say hello to people as soon as they join in.
Because I like to mess with them. It's fine. It's fine. Hi there, Melos.
There we go. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, congratulations on your victory here. You definitely, I think you got 1 level ahead of Meekins. And generally, you were 1 level ahead throughout the game. So, you did pretty darn well.
I played a lot of Doom back in the day, and this was very...
Yeah, I played a lot of Doom as well. I think once you figured out using the mouse to turn, that's when you really started making a solid amount of progress.
Yeah, I knew about that at the start, but then I realized it was difficult to strafe, which was really good against those Witch Doctor guys, because they keep firing so quickly. But I really quickly realized I can just backpedal and shoot them before they can hit me.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Honestly, because you have to hold right alt to strafe. How are you going to do that?
Yeah. And with the mouse, there is no way, because you can move forward with the mouse by right-clicking. And then if you hit left alt, you can actually turn properly with it, but the controls are a mess.
You kind of need 3 or 4 hands to play this game.
Oh, it was definitely designed with a minimum of 3 hands in mind. Your left shift, left control, left alt, right shift, right control, right alt, space button. Well, you need spacebar, because you can't activate anything without spacebar. So every single time you need to do anything involving running, you need to take your hand off the mouse, because that's right shift. But if you need to jump, that's left shift. But you need the mouse. It's terrible.
It doesn't work very well either. And yeah, you really want to use the mouse for turning, because the arrow keys are really slow and very bad for precise aiming, and it doesn't really have any sort of auto-aim function. It just shoots at the center of the screen.
True.
Yeah, no, you cannot hit anything if you're just mouse turning. It's so slow that you'll be chewed up before you can even face them.
Yeah, we do have Meekin sneaking in as well. Hello there.
Hi, how's it going?
Hello.
I hope you had
pretty
a better time
well.
than I did.
I'm actually doing pretty well now that that's over.
That's good.
Because I don't feel like this is a game that I want to go back and play someday.
That felt longer than any of my other matches.
Really? Why so?
I don't know. I have never actually played a keyboard first-person shooter like that, like the old Doom style and all that. I've actually never played one before, and I just felt, yeah. And I felt
found
like
your
I was
weakness.
Yeah, I guess so. And puzzle games, screw those. No, yeah, I just felt like everything was just so sluggish, and but that's just, kind of. I'd say it was the game's fault, but I feel like I would also have that experience playing any of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got to say, if that was your first experience playing kind of one of these really old school shooters, then first of all, they're all better than this, and secondly, you did really well in that case.
I'm shocked.
I was going very slow.
But you weren't that far behind.
I don't know, the length of the stages, I feel like a whole stage is pretty far, but...
Level 4 wasn't that long, it was just really difficult.
So, level 4 I would not have beaten had I not given up on going slowly and just sprinting past... I killed, I think, 2 or 3 enemies the entire stage.
Yeah, I would not have been able to do that at all.
Yeah, I think... Well, honestly, Mellows died repeatedly on that stage, so I think that is what really helped you start catching up, Meekin. Like, the slow and steady was working for you. It's just that a little bit more experience with some of these 3D old-school DOS games, and you would have gotten it. But too
it may
bad.
be a little bit of aim assist, too.
The aim in these games is atrocious.
Well, I mean, the controls in this game was just a little bit worse than usual, I'd say. Tiny bit, yeah. But I'm glad. What were your opinions about the game in general?
I said in Discord that that green skull guy, I thought that like actually terrified me. I was really scared.
Aww.
And I was really hoping that it was not showing up. I was waiting for like one of those large doors that we were opening in stage 3. I was just waiting for one to be right behind one.
Oh no. You did really well there. Honestly, Meekin, if that scared you, you gotta go play Doom. Or any of the old school Dooms. Like, they scared me a lot as a kid. I don't think I would be as scared now, but it's just every once in a while one of the enemies shows up and you're like, oh crap, I am in trouble.
Well, Doom liked to do the whole thing where there's a completely empty room with a good weapon in the center of it, and as soon as you pick up the weapon, the lights go out, the door closes, and a load of secret doors open around you with enemies in them.
I was so expecting that to happen in the room with like the little skull. They're just in the center of the room. I kind of stared at it a bit.
I stood there for a good minute or two shooting it, trying to pick it up. I could not figure out what that
we're just about where we're going to have to move on to the next game. So, Mellows, you're going to continue strong in the winner's bracket. Meekin, you're heading over to the loser's bracket. Not a huge deal, though, because honestly, you know, you've held on tight in the past. I think you've got a pretty good chance of holding on. So go duke it out down there and just hope no more Doom likes and no more puzzle games.
Oh boy. Okay. Just give me a Doom puzzle game. That'll be it.
Oh my gosh. I want that. There has to be one.
I want to see this now.
Same. Well, take care, both of you, and I'll see you later.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. So, everybody coming on in, I want to give a shout out, by the way, to Lizdar for the raid, for people who have followed, and especially to those who have subscribed. I see the Liquid Flood did recently. Tentrito is there. Thank you all so much. And if you'd like, go ahead and share the love, share the news with some of your friends. Now, without further ado, here's the deal. We know that Proton John and some girl had to do a redraw. We've got that coming up now, and Jeff is still the GM for them. We're not changing it. The game is going to be something absolutely beautiful as well. Jeff, when you want, feel free to come join us.
I will hop on out, but I'm looking forward to this redraw, because if previously we got a really weird Jeff game and now we get a second really weird Jeff game, I am all in for this. So I'm looking forward to watching this.
Sweet. And it looks like